Greetings and welcome back to another installment of Man Cave Meals. It is Friday, March the 9th. We're going to light up the Kamado today. I've got another Weber starter cube in there. We're going to light this guy up and let things get good and hot. We're going to be doing a little different type of cook today. We're going to cook some ribeyes, which is going to be a high heat cook, but we're also going to cook some, we're going to roast some new red potatoes and some corn on the cob here also. So what I've done today is I've taken my diffuser grate and wrapped half of it in aluminum foil where I can have direct cooking and indirect cooking on the grill at the same time. I'll have a cooler surface here and hopefully a very hot surface over here for cooking the steaks. So we will set our cast iron grate back on here now, and we're going to let this grill get good and hot. We're going to look probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 to 450 for a while we roast that corn on the cob and roasted potatoes, and then we'll ramp the heat up really probably as hot as we can get it to cook the steaks over here. So we'll close this down. I've got the top vent all the way open and the bottom vent all the way open, and let it get good and hot, and we'll be back. Okay, our grill's nice and hot. We're going to open it up and we're going to put a couple ears of corn on the cob on the direct side for a little bit. Those guys have been soaking in cold water for about 30 or 40 minutes, and we're going to put the potatoes on too. I've got some quartered new red potatoes, and what I did for those guys is I drizzled them with olive oil and seasoned it with a little bit of salt, black pepper, a little paprika, a little onion powder, and a little garlic powder. So we're going to close this back up for a while and let those go for a bit, and we'll be back. Okay, what we've been doing here periodically is we'll open the grill up and kind of rotate that corn around, let those husks get good and charred up. And when these guys are ready, those husks come right off and the silk comes right out. No problem. We spread a little butter on those and they'll be good to go. It won't be too terribly long here till we're ready to toss these steaks on. Okay, we're about ready to have a look at the steaks. Next, we're going to take our corn and set it aside. And we're also going to set the potatoes aside for now. And we are going to ramp the temp up really hot in the grill, get the grates good and hot, and then toss the steaks on. Okay, our Char-Griller Kamado here is up around 650 degrees or so, and one of the other things I wanted to show you, it's very, very hot inside this grill. This grill's it's hot, but it's not hot enough where it's going to burn you. And one other thing I want to bring to everyone's attention when using a grill like this, when you decide to open this grill when it's this hot, you need to burp it first, which means that you need to open the lid just a little. Let some of that smoke start to come out before you raise it up all the way to keep it from flashing. You can burn yourself severely on a grill like this. So today we're going to cook 2 ribeyes. I've rubbed a little olive oil on these and seasoned them with salt and pepper. And Tanya likes hers well done, unfortunately, so hers is going on first. Mine will go on a little bit later. What I typically do when I'm cooking steaks for me and Tanya, since she likes hers well done, Hers get roughly 8 minutes aside, while mine get 3 to 4 minutes aside. So hers has been going for 4 minutes now. And after I do it about 4 more, I'm going to move it over to the indirect side of the grill and then cook mine. Okay, it's time to move Tanya's steak over to the side and get mine on. And also at this point, we're going to set these potatoes back on. Let them warm back up. We're going to put the corn back on for a few minutes shortly. Okay, and there we have it. Just about done. Got my steak off resting, and I'm going to leave the well done one on here and let the corn and the potatoes warm back up. The potatoes are actually done. They need to come off. So we'll lift them out, set them on the stone, and I shut down the air vents, let Tanya's steak finish getting well done, and then we'll have dinner. That's gonna look good. Roasted potatoes on the grill in a cast iron baker, and hopefully that's going to be a nice medium rare ribeye. And roasted corn on the cob. Till next time, eat well.